Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you how to make these delicious Snickerdoodle Blondies. I've been searching for something really easy to make for my son's bake sale and I found the perfect one. And it's Snickerdoodle Blondies. I've added white chocolate chips, topped it with cinnamon sugar, and the consistency is on point. So let's get started.
Hi everyone!
Welcome guys to my channel. Today I have my little co-host Bradley, who is super excited to help me out with this dessert recipe. In a large mixing bowl, I have 1 cup of melted butter, and to that, we're gonna add a 1/2 cup of sugar, along with 1 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar. And as you can see, working with the little one can get a little messy, but it's okay, it's time well spent. Now Bradley is mixing everything until it's well combined. Now to the mixture, I'm gonna add 2 eggs plus 1 egg yolk, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And I'm gonna mix that right in, and as you can see, one of my favorite parts of this recipe is there are no electric mixers involved. I'm just using a regular whisk, and you could also use a spoon. Baking is one of those areas that I do love to take shortcuts, and these Blondie bars are really simple to make. No spooning individual cookies over a baking sheet and spacing them out. Just pour everything over a baking dish and bake. Now we're going to mix up our dry ingredients. In a bowl, I have 2 1/4 cups of flour, and to that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. And Bradley tried his best not to spill this time. Now we're going to mix everything up until it's well combined. Also, by the end of this video, if you enjoyed this recipe, all I request is that you like and subscribe. Now we are going to slowly, in increments, add our dry ingredients into the wet batter. It is best to do this in increments so that it's easier to mix. I've made a few batches of these blondies and I've received so many compliments. And when it comes to desserts, this is one of my favorite recipes to make. It's only October and I'm already thinking that we are gonna make Snickerdoodle bars for Santa instead of cookies this year. And look, it's so simple that a 3.5-year-old can do it, with a lot of help from mommy, of course. And to bring it up a notch, I'm gonna add 1 cup of white chocolate chips. And I really feel that's what makes these Snickerdoodle Blondies over the top. You can also add in some chopped walnuts. That would go great with these bars, but we decided to keep these nut-free. The batter is a little bit thicker and stiffer at this point, so mommy is going to step in and give it a little bit more elbow grease, while Bradley enjoys the fallen morsels. For the cinnamon sugar topping, in a bowl I have 1/4 cup of sugar, and to that we're going to stir in 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And Bradley is doing such an amazing job helping out. Now I'm going to line my 9 by 13 inch baking dish with some parchment paper. You could also just add some butter or non-stick cooking spray onto the dish, but this makes it really easier to cut up the bars. Now it's time to transfer the batter onto the baking dish. And I like to go over with a butter knife to smooth everything out. You want to make sure the whole surface area of the dish is covered. And lastly, I'm going to sprinkle over the cinnamon sugar. And that's really all it takes to make a Snickerdoodle Blondie. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees and we're gonna bake for 30 minutes. 30 minutes has passed and oh my gosh, my house is smelling really good. And look at this beauty. And if it's just for you and your family, you want to wait at least 10 minutes to dig in. But if you want to cut them up into bars like I'm doing, you want to wait until they're completely cool. To speed up the process, I did stick it into the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. And I have to show you guys what it looks like in the inside. It's just so soft, a little gooey and sweet, and honestly, it's like a bite of heaven.
Cheers! Oh, it's falling. Mmm. Chewy, cinnamony, sweet, all the good stuff.
All the good stuff.
You guys have to try it out.
Can I try it out? Subscribe, everyone.
He said to subscribe. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Feel free to check out all my other dessert recipes, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.